Are you ready for a ride this morning, people? Come with me. I'm driving to work and it's sunny, it's beautiful outside, and it's fall. Or technically it's still like summer, but it's getting cooler. The trees are becoming more and more beautiful. It's gonna change colors very soon, and all the leaves gone before we got to winter and stuff like that. So yeah, man, just a relaxing video. It's international break, so I have to get out of my comfort zone and make some videos, unconventional videos, of course, not the usual sitting in the studio and talking, but this one is kind of relax, man. Relax. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see me making this kind of videos often. Kind of vlogs, walking around town, shopping, and talking football at the same time. What is on the menu this morning? Let's start by Victor Osimhen, who just joined Galatasaray, and he was welcomed like a king. Fans over there are crazy. They are very happy about it until at least January, because on his contract, if a team from the Premier League like Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, if those big teams comes calling, they can pay a fee and get him from Galatasaray. But also you have to pay 75 million release clause for Napoli. So you pay double fee here. The fee to get him from Galatasaray, which we don't know how much it's gonna be, and a fee to get him permanently from Napoli. And he has also to accept your conditions. He's not gonna take his salary down. He didn't want to do it for Chelsea, so he wants to do it now. But I think he's gonna score a lot of goals. Him and Hakim Ziyech are going to destroy the Turkish league. Imagine Hakim Ziyech putting those crosses in the box for Osimhen. That is a deadly duo right there. So good luck to him. I just back Chelsea Football Club on this one. A lot of theories and narratives and numbers, and everybody will pick a number that will make their cases. Osimhen wanted the best for himself, and Chelsea wanted the best for themselves. I'm not gonna point fingers on Chelsea and start making theories just because we didn't get Osimhen. People mindset think that if we spend stupidly on the market, and then that means we showed ambitions. Big money, big names don't necessarily mean good performances. And now until the end of the season, every time Nicolas Jackson is gonna miss a chance, or any player in the team will miss a chance, or we fail to score, it's always the same song: Osimhen, Osimhen, Osimhen. As if that was some kind of exact science where you know exactly that if you buy somebody and you pay the money, you overpay for a player and he's gonna be world class in your team. I'm old enough to understand how football works. I think Chelsea made the right decision. They offered him 10 million for 1 season loan. He refused. I'm not going on loan. And then they wanted to buy him permanently or with obligation to buy, but we have to negotiate terms to pay you based on your performances. You rejected. What do you want Chelsea to do? This is not Abramovich anymore, where you have to pay whatever crazy money people are gonna ask. And we have the financial fair play, and we have to strengthen the team, the entire team, and not just focus all the fund on Osimhen just to please certain people on social media. Arsenal were offered Victor Osimhen, Arteta said, no, we don't need him. PSG wanted him. They wanted to pay crazy amount of money. They agreed on personal terms. Napoli made it impossible for PSG to get him. Saudi, crazy amount of money. Contract agreed. Napoli made it impossible for Osimhen to go there. So all this Osimhen craziness didn't depend only on Chelsea. Many Chelsea entitled fans think that it was so easy to just go there, pay whatever they wanted, give him 500k every single week, pay Napoli 130 million, get the player. Is so easy. It looks very easy on paper, especially when it's not your money. But from business and intellectual perspective, it makes zero sense. Let me know if you would like to see Chelsea go for Osimhen in January, especially if we are struggling to score goals. And what gives you that insurance that Osimhen is the guy that will solve all the Chelsea issues? For me, I don't think we should go for him. I think this season, Chelsea are going to score a lot of goals. We have a lot of power in front that can help us. And regardless of the narrative, Nicolas Jackson still a very good striker. Of course, he is not Osimhen, and Osimhen is not Nicolas Jackson. Let's stop comparing them, because Jackson does things that Osimhen will never do, and Osimhen does things that Nicolas Jackson will never do. So they kind of complement each other. They are completely different players, and the comparison is just getting stupid. Let me talk a little bit about Angelo Gabriel. Chelsea confirmed this morning that he joined Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane at Nassr. It's good for the kid though. I feel bad that he didn't have his chance at Chelsea, but at the end of the day, Chelsea is a business. You're not going to keep 45 players in one team. Somebody need to be sold, and Chelsea need to make money. They bought him like for 13 million. They sold him for almost 20 million. They made some profit. Good for the kids, because he's going to be on ridiculous salary over there. His future in terms of money is secured for generations. He's happy. Chelsea are happy. And I'm not going to complain too much about that. Let's talk about David Washington. He's back in Brazil. Probably is going to sign with another team over there. Remind me in the comment section down below what team David Washington is going to sign for. I'm happy with that, because he needs to play games week in, week out to develop. And the Chelsea is not going to have time to play. And if you keep him in the academy, he's not going to develop, because he still play in a very low level with players who are not in his level. So let's wait and see his development over there in Brazil. Next up, what are we going to discuss? And remember, I'm driving. I didn't plan anything. I'm just going freestyle here. Let's speak about the finances at Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea are about to break even. Yeah. And we're going to be fine with the financial fair play. And the media don't want to hear that, because they will just bombard you with 1 billion spent without any context. They refuse to mention sales, the money Chelsea are bringing in, because it doesn't sound dramatic. It's not going to make them money. People are not going to click. If you just said Chelsea spent 1 billion, it sounds more evil. They are evil people. They are spending all this money, not doing anything on the pitch. But you forgot that Koulibaly is not there anymore. Aubameyang is not anymore. So many players that you mentioned in your 1 billion are not there anymore. They were sold. So those people are just pure evil. They're just looking for something evil to say because evil sells a lot. The more evil you are, the more attention you're gonna get, the more money you're gonna make. So that is the world that we are living in, and it's very, very sad to see people with suits and ties being dishonest to that point. I saw this morning some big outlet complaining about Chelsea selling somebody like Angelo Gabriel, for example. I was like, you are the same people who were complaining about Chelsea buying and spending 1 billion. Now you are talking about Chelsea selling somebody that never even played for their team. What do you want? They buy, they are in trouble. They sell, they are in trouble. Chelsea are feeding the entire world. Without Chelsea, many people are gonna be jobless because there is nothing to talk about. You know the so-called 1 billion Chelsea spent? Well, it includes potential add-ons. Let me give you just one example. Chelsea will pay extra 20 million if Mikhailo Modric wins the Ballon d'Or. And what the media would do, they would take the potential 20 million on the Ballon d'Or that will never happen, and they add it to the so-called 1 billion. That's how stupid and evil those people are. Just because 1 billion sounds more dramatic and more evil, so they have to use that amount to paint Chelsea as an evil club.